All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
Wait, I forgot my name actually. What is my name? Drunk Sensei 1?
Yeah, point is, Best Girl was just introduced last episode, but for this episode of Bocchi the Rock, episode 7, the tickets have been sold.
They've been sold.
You did it, Bocchi.
You did it.
You guys will get to perform on stage again.
In front of lots of people that you don't know.
But hey, you had a live performance already, on the street no less, you know, and the Popo wasn't too happy about it.
You did good though.
You did good. You're a real rocker now.
Growth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You are the rocker now.
Yes, indeed.
Hell yeah.
They'll never be able to take you in.
You're saying they'll never see it coming?
Yeah.
But all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Summertime.
Is this where we get the beach episode?
That is a background. That is just straight up real life background.
Yeah, those cars.
I know,
Damn.
I know. Ah!
She's nervous and getting ready for people to actually come over.
Thank you. Nice exposition.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Her grandma exists, but... There should be 2 more walking behind them.
She's been waiting for them this whole time.
This is amazing. Now the question is, did all the family work on that?
She's like, dang it. I was...
What?
Hey, that's confidence, though, of a sort, right? She's actually, like, committing to something and committing hard.
Sure. But inside she is just a dead grasshopper being carried by the ants.
Yeah.
They're holding up as much as they can. They're like, ugh. Fight on, fight on, fight on.
I would love to have seen the reactions of her family members as she's, like, prepping all of this, and they're just like, oh no, but also she's doing something. And they're actually glowing.
Aww. Trendy. A Blu-ray, okay.
Yeah. I almost thought I might be able to recognize it from the cover.
Yep.
Pop. Just floating.
Just floats. Introvert is trying to pretend like she has a lot of people over and has fun when you do that. Yep. Took down all the pictures.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh! Ah!
Yes!
Yes, she did! Yes! Oh my god, yes. That should cover all the things that will make you scared of my sister, yep.
Classic sibling.
Futari. Oh my gosh, the super nice glasses.
Yep, they're looking at baby pictures. Hell.
Don't drop everything. No, 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 no. Save her, save her. Aww.
But I do. Whoop it up.
Yeah. Sealed.
Only child.
Yes. Money, money, money. I mean, we don't have to sell as many tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Whoa.
That's a
Very
lot
bright,
on one t-shirt.
But a bit busy, too, yeah. Vibes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. The worst. Ah!
Yeah, that does sound pretty awful.
Uh-huh. She's become a strawberry ice pop.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I roam this ragged wasteland.
With the super defined black outlines and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Amazing. Wow.
Oh! Awesome!
Okay.
I got them pizza. Right, which makes it keeps the spiral going. Yeah. Oh, food. My favorite. Yes. Nom 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 nom. They're just saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
This. Oh.
Brutal. I think these burns can officially be categorized as child abuse.
Practicing, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But this is going to endear them to you, yeah. Yeah! A friendiversary!
There we go.
Yes! Yamete! Personal growth, yeah. Watch Rio show up late.
And they're having so much fun when you're not there.
Oh, what's it called? What's it called? It's called Fall Wars, you know?
It's called Grave of the Mosquitoes.
Oh my god. Even I thought the exact same thing. That was part of the movie, right? What? Okay.
Oh, they actually did play.
Yeah, but we skipped all that? Okay. Okay. I'm okay
the
with
actual
that.
reason that you guys got together.
Wait.
Wait, really?
Oh,
Amazing.
True.
Yeah.
True, though.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm just a normal girl.
Yeah.
What?
What? Nani? Watch is gonna be goated.
And then she opens it and it's something like super like metal. Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Hardcore.
What?
Oh.
It's a bit extra, but...
No. Yeah, it is a bit much. Maybe if you sort of subdue that idea a little bit, it's not too bad. Lose the chain.
No, see, you could also do something where each one of you has a particular style, right? Bocchi could rock something like this, and then you guys just do something else.
Aw, cool.
And this is why Rio did not show up.
Yeah, yeah. Aww. Kawaii da yo.
No.
Something else, something else, something else.
What? Right, you know.
We're gonna have a glow up for Bocchi.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Time frozen.
Yeah. She just disintegrates.
She whisks away, yes. This is like straight out of Nier Automata.
Yeah.
The little robot. La la la. Waving the white flag of surrender. Just, I am dead. Yes. Oh my gosh.
They're really leaning into this one.
The salt and the seals! Wow. Cha-chan.
Bare minimum. Awesome.
Group activities. Okay, okay.
All right.
No, you guys were literally just watching this on the TV at Bocchi's house. Yeah.
If you lose power during the concert, maybe you'll get struck by lightning and glow, and then that'll fix it.
Oh, okay. They're too happy. They're too positive.
Yep.
Oh!
Awesome.
Yeah, it'd be fun, too. Oh. There you go. That little bit of positivity. Let's go, Bocchi.
It was not okay. Turned on a dime.
Shit. Wow, the gags this episode were so fucking strong. All right, Bocchi had some friends over at the house.
Yep,
the family
new territory.
was of course being classic family and
about as awful as a family could be while being a wholesome family.
Okay, thank you. But I was gonna say, if anything, like the fact that the family was so honest and straightforward with this really broke a lot of the barriers down because they didn't make it weird by the friends specifically. Like they specifically like just acted as if like, oh no, this is totally like a just a weird thing to happen. So you guys are awesome. Like we're laying out the red carpet for y'all.
Oh, definitely. I think the friends did a great job of not letting the parents make it weird.
No, but there's actually like a lot of things that happen. I can talk a lot of times about when I think you might have a weird kind of take on this, because I think that when you have people that are introverted and there's a lot of fear about people coming over to the house and stuff like that, the parents and the family member can actually like try to be like too hands off to the point where they make the friends feel uncomfortable because they're actually like trying to be like, oh, this is so fragile, we don't want to ruin it. But no, they're like thinking, no, we can't ruin it because the picture was real in this instance here. So you guys are actually friends and bandmates and stuff. So holy shit, like, yeah, let's get pizza. Let's make a whole friendiversary out of this.
We thought her friends were imaginary and that she photoshopped the picture and that like
yeah, they're being honest. I think there's a lot of times where people lie and make like kind of fake stuff to try and drum up the probability that things will go better versus just being straightforward and honest and actually helps a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It didn't make things uncomfortable for the friends. Sure.
Yeah.
They probably made it about as uncomfortable as they possibly could for Bocchi.
Yeah, but that was guaranteed to happen no matter what they did with Bocchi. Bocchi's in a situation right now that is wholly new. She has no ground for any of this. So she has nothing to compare it to as to how it would be better or worse, really.
Okay.
Because she can't even imagine in her head. She's so stressed, like how it could be.
I look forward to the day when you have kids and you tell their friends when they come over, yeah, we thought you were imaginary.
See, I just have a little bit more of a positive perspective, I think, on this. That's all.
Right.
Yeah. I think that because of them being like genuine friends, yes, it did make it easier. If they were shitty people, then maybe things would have gone worse here. But no, if in a lot of ways, I think Bocchi being able to jump into the pool this deep here, if the water is maybe a little bit like cold or it's maybe a little bit, like not as perfect here.
Sure.
I think that's actually pretty good. No.
If she dies and turns to ash,
she literally
that's another Tuesday.
See, I feel like this is another thing where a lot of people like insert themselves into the situation as well and not like think about it just from Bocchi's perspective, which is just I am in pure panic and everything here. So
100%.
The parents need to take care of the friends more so than Bocchi. They can't literally do anything for Bocchi.
No, totally.
Like if you tried to have them obsess over Bocchi, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Here's this thing-year-old baby. We'll helicopter you. No.
Right.
No. Bocchi's a high schooler.
So instead, we'll tell your friends we had no belief whatsoever that Bocchi would be able to make friends.
Yes, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah. I'm
Hey, I'm all for the when in doubt, make jokes at your family's expense, But
Yes.
there are limits. There are limits.
Yes, I would say that a lot of people probably wouldn't like this, but I think that from the perspective that I have, that this was a very, very impactful moment for Bocchi because the family basically made sure they got involved.
It turned out okay, so it doesn't matter what happened.
Hey, I don't know, man. You're weird. I get what you're coming from here, but you're like so insistent on this being abuse.
You know that was a joke when I said that.
You said it though. Like
yes, it was a sick burn.
Yeah, I don't know. I would call it basically the kind of thing where when you have a lot of siblings and you bring over like a crush,
Yeah.
And the siblings are just like talking about, oh, they think about you all the time and stuff. It could absolutely ruin it, but it will more, if anything, just test the character of the people that are there.
But it's 100% a breach of trust.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. No. I in some ways.
Boy.
No, I in some ways wholly kind of disagree. If there was not any kind of like established rules as to like what they were gonna do with this here, then no, I disagree.
Oh well, okay, we can agree to disagree on that one.
Because this is a 5-year-old kid there.
No, what the 5-year-old does is very different from what the parents do.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't have no issue with the 5-year-old being like, oh, hey.
They put the pictures up everywhere.
Yeah. No, I never mentioned that here. I was talking about the parents being
what did they do that was so bad?
We think it's more likely that she photoshopped other people into a picture and saying that they were her friends than that she actually made friends.
Yeah, it's not mean-spirited. It is a thing that is no.
Sure, but
really, what's wrong about it?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Like, you're seriously asking
serious.
me a question?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to respond to that question.
Okay.
Wow.
No, because I can answer it very succinctly. It's being honest. One of the things that is really fucked up.
I think that shirt is ugly as balls on you.
No. Listen to this here. That's mean-spirited. That's mean-spirited.
That's being honest, because you're telling them to the gravity that you think it, so that way
now you're
you'll
being
know that it's
pedantic. I'm trying to bring up the point here that the parents broke through all the barriers that Bocchi is intentionally trying to put up herself.
Yes.
By basically being like, hey, this is going to go like exactly perfect. She like wait, hold on. She freaked out and was like super like, I need to have this all go a specific way and stuff. Parents took some time, separated a little bit, went shopping to give her that space and stuff. When they came back, they were like, okay, we had reinforcements. We had the food. We had like all the stuff and everything for the for the
super
hangout
sweet,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, very sweet and stuff. And then oh my gosh, we're so happy that you guys are actually real, because for the longest time, our daughter has been in such chronic like loneliness and stuff like that we thought you guys were fake. So the immediate takeaway you have is that the parents are being very, very overstepping their bounds.
Let me just restate that in a better way. You know how Bocchi is. She's super introverted. We're so happy that she made friends. It's great to meet you.
Right.
We thought she made you guys up and photoshopped you into a picture.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. That's hilarious.
It's funny because it's an anime, right? And it went nicely because it's an anime. But are you kidding me if you think that that's like
okay?
What?
Okay. I think that on some level the anime element of it does help a little bit.
Because it totally is funny here.
No, it is totally funny here. But I think the point that I'm trying to bring up is that a lot of people are so shy and so not confident with bringing other people into their lives and stuff, that a lot of people will change the way they parent to basically accommodate that. And I think that it personally is not healthy.
Yeah, it's too sterile of an environment.
Exactly.
Because there's all the insecurities, right? If you were to tone down the situation, right?
Yes, and make it more realistic.
Right. For instance, the thing that I thought it was going to be originally is they're looking at like baby photos, right? You know, and then it's like you show them the picture of when I like had that like, I don't know, when I was...
Yeah, they didn't do that.
Right. Well, no. I'd say what they did was worse. But even in the situation of where something like that happens, it's something that is it goes to show that the world isn't as scary as you think, right? And that these are good people. It's giving them the opportunity to be shitty if they were shitty people, but hey, they're not. You've got some great people around you, and so they get to prove it, right?
Remember, there's info they have. These are not strangers. This is not. They do not have entirely info going into this. They know who they are. The parents know who they are in the world. See, in the world where they thought that she potentially imagined them up, Bocchi came up with this narrative, this story, right?
Yes.
Then they show up. The parents then go, oh my God, we're so not only happy, but shocked that this is actually real, because this is what we thought. We're being vulnerable here by letting you know we thought that this is what's happened because of how little she's interacted with other people. This is in some ways a thing of saying, yes, they're opening up a little bit, that they're being a bit revealing as to Bocchi's true like reality that she lives in, right?
Yeah.
That's the part that you have the biggest problem with. But the method is that based on the response that no, not only are they friends, they're bandmates and stuff. Like these are all things that they know, but now it's oh wait, it's actually real. We're going to question it a bunch, which is, yes, funny for the unrealistic anime kind of a ridiculous setup here. But I think it's actually really cool because the parents are, rather than trying to be all tender and not break the eggshell here.
Yes, it's the complete opposite.
They're going the complete opposite of going like, no, we're just, oh, here you go. Here's this stuff here. We're so thrilled. Let me grab onto you. You're real. This is so cool. Imagine if you... See, this is the thing. I think you need to put yourself into the friend's position here a little bit rather than Bocchi's. Imagine if you know Bocchi, right? You know someone that is super, super neurotic, easily falls into their thing here to the point where it's like, ridiculous.
Yeah. To the point of true ridiculousness.
To the point where it's look, they're melting away again. Now, they're good friends with you.
Through the commercial break.
Exactly, right. But then it's the parents come around and they're in some ways almost laughing at the incredulity of this situation, that would make you feel so free, because they're like, we're empowering you with this knowledge. We're literally giving you like the wonderful.
I don't know if I finally got some friends and I brought them and they were hanging out at my house, and then the first thing that my parents did when seeing that I actually did have friends is they laughed. That, I don't know.
I think you might be imprinting. I think you might be projecting a little bit of like your own stuff then. Because
okay.
I look at that exact same situation and I would be so scared of the opposite happening, right? Of they'd be so afraid that I'd ruin it in some ways that they'd like treat them in some ways.
Hey, here's some pizza. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I would feel in some ways that there was a lot more burden on me to make sure that this goes perfectly well. Like that, I would in some ways be kind of abandoned to this whole thing here. Now, Bocchi did feel a lot of times that like, oh God,
the 5-year-old is better at social.
They're better at social skills than me.
Yeah.
But I think that was all emergent based on just the immediate response that they gave to that. I think this episode actually is revealing to me, because I'm now finding out that you have such a fixation on what your parents would say basically in this situation.
No, not really, but this is about the worst thing that parents could say.
No, I disagree.
Like because
parents could have fucked this up way more.
Yes.
There's ways they could have done it better. I'm not arguing that, but I don't think this is a bad thing that they did.
So with the parents still being like actually like good parents, this is the worst thing that I think they could do, right? And and the way I see this scene and how it went down is it's the exaggeration within the animated medium of how it then feels for someone like Bocchi, who is so unbelievably insecure and has such confidence issues, right? That if the parents were to say anything about her, it would be like they're outing her as, we thought you were all imaginary friends and such, right?
Sure. But they actually literally
said it because it's anime, and so that makes for a more extreme situation and more laughs and stuff. But I'm just beside myself that they actually went there.
I kind of like the fact that Bocchi doesn't respond negatively to any of that stuff being like said directly in the animation. Even like that wasn't something that made her go like as a whole whole thing there. Like if you go back through the episode, that wasn't the focus point of the conflict. It was more just the nervousness of how she was going to handle the host there. It was the part there after that, because she's just happily eating. It's like, you're not from some kind of friend rental service, and then she kind of has the and
because like,
I can't say, it doesn't sound like something I do.
Right.
But hearing mom and dad's ideas about me is so... So Bocchi's even like this at home.
Yeah. I'd say that's a pretty solid response.
Yeah, I think that in a lot of ways that's something that, yes, that is a thing that is a potentially like problematic thing to say. But as far as like the mood and the like everything here, I don't know, man.
If I were to expect there being someone that was as neurotic and insecure as Bocchi, and something like this were to happen, there would be no comedic bounce back. It would just be, no, she is done for the whole rest of like this engagement, and she may just drop out of the band and never speak to them again. Like now, granted, she's grown a lot and all that stuff, and right, but oh man.
That's cool, because now I like that I have a very different opinion of yours, because I would love to hear where people think about this from the standpoint of, don't take your own kind of thing and throw yourself into Bocchi's shoes.
Totally, yeah.
Take this as a thing that is its own story and its own thing. And I know this is a very like, she's just like me for real kind of anime.
Yeah, totally.
But there is an actual kind of unique story here. There is something that is not just every single kind of social anxiety being put on display here. Bocchi has a very specific problem, a very specific set of quirks, and these are very specific, kinds of friends and people. These are not just your acquaintances.
Right.
These are literally people that are going to be
They've seen
in a
you
band
Nazgul
together.
screech on the street.
Well, right. But not only that, based on the way that Bocchi's parents talk about them, Bocchi talks about these people a lot.
Oh, yeah.
While she's at home by herself, meaning that the parents know that this is a literal never
I saw
been
the pictures all plastered
never
over the wall.
happened this way before.
Yes.
This never happened.
Well, and I think the part of the she's just like me for real though is the fact that when you're that age, you're so insecure, like in general, regardless of whether you're at Bocchi's level of like social anxiety, and you don't realize that the thing that actually causes connection with people, the real kind of connection, is vulnerability. And so then the parents come along and they help sort of like
Force it along.
Yeah, force it along a bit, right? Because you're definitely not going to do it on your own, right? And so of course you don't like it, right? But then it's that whole, it's that whole balancing act of the we're not the person that we're making be vulnerable, right? But at the same time, hey, come on, we got to show her that
they
that
know
it's
her,
gonna be just fine.
Yes, and they know her better than anyone else in this room. Anyone else
That
here.
is very true.
And that is something where
Probably better than Bocchi does.
Better than Bocchi does in a lot of ways. Yeah, and that is where something is. It is probably something where if we were actually to insert ourselves a little bit in there, then maybe it would be more seen as a problem. But I think that's entirely where it has to come from, because we know what it would be like maybe to be in that space in the moment. But in terms of the objective, out of context, you're not literally living that feeling in the moment. You're thinking about it the next day or the next week. I think Bocchi would look back on that and be like, thank you guys. That was really awkward for me and it was really hard, but you helped pull me through this.
To the parents.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that in this anime they'll come back to her house? Like Bocchi will invite them over?
I mean,
again.
In the anime, maybe not. We're halfway through.
Oh, that's true. We don't have much time left.
Yeah, we might not have time for it.
I think that this is very much the kind of thing that was like maybe she needs some specific ground rules and stuff for some certain things. But I honestly think that this was such a net positive, not just in how they responded, but even the...
Bocchi is in a place where it doesn't take a lot for there to be a net positive. Like, it might take a lot of work on her part, but not a lot of change needs to happen for it to potentially be a very big net positive, right? Her being able to make eye contact with the customers in the first episode or second episode or whatever it was, that's a big deal, right? Because she was not able to do that before. And now we get to see things like in the previous episode where she's talking to strangers, hanging out with them, playing in public, like all of these things that she never would have done, right? Because all of the little bits of progress that she has made, over the course of the show were actually for her leaps and bounds.
Well, also they weren't a lot of them her decisions.
Yes, a lot of them were things where she was forced out of her element.
Forced into doing this.
I would definitely say that Bocchi does classify as a reluctant protagonist. I think that is a pretty safe
pretty strong element there. But that's something that I feel like a lot of people will immediately attach a lot of their own kind of specific stuff to when it comes to parents specifically.
Sure.
And that's why I wanted to question the whole abuse word thrown, because even if you said it as a joke, I'm like, I wouldn't even joke about that with just they verbally make jokes about her when they're already in the house and they're friends and stuff like that. I feel like that's the kind of area where a lot of people can get into some weird kind of gray areas of like, family isn't allowed to joke about another person's kind of stuff and things like that.
And, that was probably not the best word choice in the moment. I'm just thinking, like, that was a burn that was so bad that I did not see coming. Holy shit, what do you even categorize that as?
Right, I categorize it as a joke. It's
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Like the other thing that maybe is a little bit hard to deal with it in this angle is that because we're watching an exaggerated anime and stuff like that, Bocchi has short-term memory loss. Or Bocchi has short-term memory
totally.
loss.
Yeah. No, again.
She is in such a stressed out situation.
From within the standpoint of this show.
None of this is residing. None of this is attaching to her.
Oh yeah. No, from the standpoint of this show, this doesn't matter. Those bits, they were a sideways, gag, right?
Yeah,
of course it doesn't matter, right? In the same way that we don't actually need to show her reforming after she, burns to ash or whatever. Even though I would have been interested to see exactly what the parents see when they walk in. Like I think that would have been kind of fun. But
I think they would all just collapsed on the floor, just.
Her neuroticism got contagious for a second, and just the barest whiff took them out.
And maybe that's what it is from Bocchi's perspective, but from their perspective, they're like, oh, this is what we're doing now. Let's all pretend to kind of.
Oh, look, they're playing together.
They're playing together.
They can.
Well, no, that's not what the parents saw, because the parents are in on all the gags and stuff. They were shocked. They were like, eh?
Oh.
That's literally the sound they made when they opened the door.
No, totally.
Yeah. But
wow,
very, very cool episode to bring up like a really impassioned kind of discussion, because I really think that there are times when people are really quick to come to the defense of people in like specific context there without necessarily knowing how that person feels about it.
Totally.
When it's not even necessarily not their thing, but also it's the imagined way that it makes them feel. But then when they showcase that maybe they're okay with most of it, like Bocchi doesn't really seem to snap much at anything except the friend delivery service thing, which we did go back and check, and the thing and it showed that there. But that she's like getting absolutely burned by this, and it's the no, her internal thoughts were okay, yeah, that is something that I would do.
Right.
But to hear my parents say it, like, like it's more that she's shocked that her parents said it out loud rather than they would actually think of it as a burn. So it's the, you actually just said that. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's something where, because I agree with the stuff that you're saying of like, obviously you don't want it to be in a situation where the parents like coddle Bocchi and stuff, right? But I feel like the giving you the little push out the door can turn into like the all right, we're sort of like actively just having fun at your expense, sort of
that gets
bullying
into,
a bit.
That gets into intent. That gets into a lot of intent stuff, right? Like,
but no, you don't need to have intent to bully, right? Like,
no, for sure.
Like,
but
it's the casual stuff that's the worst, right? Because you're just not considering the other person's perspective and not respecting their boundary space.
Yes, I'm talking specifically about the things that you were mentioning. But yes, I agree with what you're saying. It's that there are a lot of times where people get into kind of imagining what the intent of a person is, but also then how the other person feels about this, meaning that it's like, oh, there's objective things that taken out of context are always looked at in this negative light. Like the idea of making a joke at someone's expense is automatically bad because
but it totally doesn't have to be. It can be a whole bunch of things. It can be something where it's self-effacing humor because then you're sort of made out to be sort of like the heel of the group, right? Like it can be all sorts of different things. And so there can definitely be the positive like places for it.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people who are socially anxious and stuff like that actually really, really want, and this is not a immutable thing. I'm not saying this is a general, because I'm not saying everybody's like this and stuff like that. But I feel like one of the fantasies, at least from a lot of the people that I've talked with, and myself included, when you hear about those people that come around and basically claim an introvert, and are just like, can you just help guide me to that world of where you can just make friends easily and stuff like that? You almost kind of need someone to kind of come in and bulldoze their way a little bit into that situation so that they can thrust you out into that. And that's kind of what Bocchi's experience has been. Almost all of this is because of luck and convenience.
Right. Luck, convenience, and let's be real, the fact that she doesn't have the confidence in order to actually oppose the things that are happening. So she ends up sort of going with the flow, and then suddenly she's roped into this thing that she didn't actually want to be. She would never choose to be in it. She would never actively seek it out. But okay, she is.
She did desire to be in a band. That's something.
Yes, less so the being pushed outside my comfort zone in social situations and all that stuff, right? But I don't even really know how to say no to people, and so things like with the rain charms, I thought that was great because it's showing that she has reached the level of confidence with these people that she's actually willing to go against the flow and make her voice known in that, right? Yeah. No, I think we should do the rain charms anyways, right? Yeah. And they're like, okay, yeah, better safe than sorry. They do them. Doesn't help, but they do them, right? And so, great little experience that they're able to have, and now there'll be whatever happens with this concert.
Yeah. Having a storm come out is a very classic kind of problem to have for a concert that's held in a place that's underground, so they probably at the very least can't leave the door open if there's potentially
Sure.
like standing water that's going to fall in there and stuff like that.
And what do they do if like half the people that were gonna show up are like, oh, it's pouring down rain. I'm just gonna stay inside. I know I bought the ticket, but well, whatever.
That was another thing that I really liked. Was they started this episode focusing on how it's summer and it's so hot and it's it's great, and then they're walking to Bocchi's house, showing that a lot of people primarily use just their two legs to get from place to place. So if it's pouring down rain,
that could really,
it's literally going to fuck up everything.
All those anime constitutions out there, you know, like you've got like a 30% mortality rate if you actually go outside when it's like mildly unpleasant weather.
Especially if you're a side character.
Especially if you're a side character, and if you got like a ponytail or something,
you've got like a 90% mortality rate.
Just eat a shotgun instead. Save yourself the time, like, you know, but. Yeah. So.
But all right, yeah, y'all, this is cool. This is our most contentious Bocchi episode thus far, and probably like one of the most gag-focused ones as well, given how many times Bocchi slipped off of the globe of reality,
right into Bocchi land, and she stayed there for a while each time. Like they were not short bits.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.